Have you pulled that little prank yet? You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m. Ready to find Jaskar? Just watch. You'll see.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Please, don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jane lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me. Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too. But it's mostly just funny. Take care.
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good.
You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that.
You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Romanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. Necromancy may be legal in guild members. Farewell.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. Take care.
Greetings to you.
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic alteration skills, but that's about it. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies. Be seeing you.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for
What
asking.
is it, Associate?
They say that when you murder someone...
What is it, Associate? Do you need something? I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here, spreading her lies. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana
So I've heard.
as soon as
I
possible.
wanted to get...
What's this
How do you do?
about?
Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you? Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tikius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Hello.
What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble. Make haste. I wish to be rid of her. What do you want? You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please. Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing. It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer. Yesterday, the usurer, Kurden Drago, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life.
He might be
Kurden
dead,
isn't known
girl.
for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again. You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either. Farewell and be careful. Kurden is not to be trusted.
Welcome.
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation, I presume. Are you prepared to earn it? I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardalin. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready. I'm afraid I haven't had time to... Perhaps I'll need... Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately. Things in the guild have been different since...
If you wish
Please,
to talk,
I'm in
What's going on
desperate
with you?
need of help, and
I ran
I
across
think
a couple
you're the
of mud
only
crabs not
one
long
that I
ago.
can turn to.
Annoying creatures.
I avoid those things. Things whenever I can.
Are you... I'm afraid I haven't had... Perhaps you can help with that, however. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. Please,
Take
I'm in
care.
desperate
Take
need
care.
of help, and
You
I
seem
think you're the
quite
only
intriguing.
one that I can turn to.
Please, share your thoughts. I'm Ardalin. Things in the guild have been different. Bye.
Good to see.
It's my... Good day.
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago.
You cannot,
cannot
escape the Master's vigilance. The dawn is breaking.
Lord Dagon will
Only
welcome
the
your soul in
chosen will
oblivion.
survive the cleansing.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
The time of cleansing is almost here. Paradise awaits.
The dawn is breaking.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. Die, unbeliever! The time of cleansing is almost here.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion. Die! Die, unbeliever!
What have you learned about the spies? Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But it is clear that Mankar Cameron will soon bring all his power to bear against Bruma. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xerxes. I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma. You should speak to Martin about his progress.
Good evening, sir.
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. The Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual. But so far, I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra Lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric Lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one. The only way to obtain a Daedric artifact is through the cults devoted to each of the Daedric Lords. The book, Modern Heretics, is the best introduction to Daedric cults. The library here has a copy if you need it. Remember, the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will consume the physical form of the artifact in order to release its Daedric power. I've learned that the Mysterium Xerxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Mankar Cameron bound himself to the Xerxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further. A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book, but I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual. It is now clear to me that the only way to stop the Oblivion invasion is to relight the Dragonfires. Emperor, Amulet, and Dragonfire. With these divine gifts, the Daedra of Oblivion have been kept at bay for thousands of years. While the Dragonfires burned, the divine barriers kept the Daedra from making more than fleeting visits to our world. But the Dragonfires can only be relit by an heir of the Septim blood, wielding the Amulet of Kings. This was the essence of Mankar Cameron's plot. He was undone only by the merest chance. But his complete victory remains perilously close. We must recover the Amulet of Kings and relight the Dragonfires before it is too late to stem Dagon's invasion. I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return with the Daedric artifact.
Hello, associate. I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get... I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
It's you. Hi. Delphin Gent, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell, advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things. It's my job to help people learn the proper, constructive use of destruction magic. And let's face it, blowing things up can be ever so much fun. Apparently, some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that. Take care.
It's you. Hi. It's my pleasure. Please continue. Yes, I've seen them before. Don't really know anything about them, as I don't specialize in plant samples. However, I know someone who does. If you make your way to Skingrad, look up Sindarian. He's one of the foremost authorities on the alchemical properties of plants. I don't like talking to people much, But Kudai's helping me get over that. That's why she put me in charge of selling alchemy supplies. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Certainly. You too.
What's new with you?
I heard people saying they ran into
Greetings
goblins
to you.
around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
Eterianus spells, recharging, and training in mysticism. And idle chatter. At your service. Delphine can get you a spell to summon bound armor if you're interested. And if you're able, of course.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures. Hello, associate. I trust you have good reason for interrupting me. I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it? Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back, and you'll have your recommendation. He's an interesting fellow. Salinas Facinus can tell you more about him if you wish to know. Salinas should be around here somewhere. Talk to him if you'd like to know more about Earthor. There's at least one person in every guild hall who offers spells. Check at every hall to make sure you don't miss any. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. Have Earthor see me when he gets back, associate.
Hi there.
Hello! Adahort, you're here about that recommend... Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do something about that, won't we? By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. It's a basic fireball spell, in case you need to defend yourself. I'll be here when you get back. Good luck.
La Torishi? No. Ah,
did you get in here? Are those horrible creatures gone? I'm not going anywhere until they're gone. Horrible things. What is it, Associate? Are the creatures gone? I want to get out of here. I've been trapped for days. I don't dare move a muscle until they're all dispatched. Are the creatures gone? I don't... What is it? Oh, God. I can leave the cave? Oh, thank you! I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say? Oh, thank you. You're just too kind. I'll be right behind you. I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
Is really good with his
Well
shield.
met.
Even better than Phallus Galladus, I think.
If I could use a shield as well as Ambrose, I'd charge people for training
You are
too.
unharmed, I presume.
Well,
Be seeing you.
pride is a little wounded.
Oh, spare me. You're lucky I bothered to send someone after you at all. In the future, would you please be more careful?
Is this true?
Well, yes.
Absolutely.
I'll just
Say that Oblivion
pack up my supplies and be on my way then.
cities all across
Thank you for
Tamriel.
sending someone to help me.
God's preserver.
Greetings, Breton.
Glafir is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Of course not.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Halalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Good day.
Good day. Hello, Associate. I hope I can help. I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric. I've spoken with Earthor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you. Good day.
Savi, Count's mage and castle healer, your servant. Leowyn stands alone. That's what Count Caro says. Only our brave guardsmen to keep the hordes of Oblivion at bay. Take care.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no. You seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words? Then seek Agatha, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest. Farewell, child. Nothing. She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well through these troubled times. Farewell, child.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Associate? I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to Gale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone? She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her. Be seeing you.
What can I do for you? Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agatha and Dagale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all. Bye.